Hey, what up, y'all? This is your boy Ken. You're watching The View from the Game. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, you watch me live. I am the actual man behind the Instagram. Yes, I do answer my DMs. When you DMing me. Hey, but check this out, man. While I got your attention, make sure you go get my book, The 48 Laws of Game. That's right, The 48 Laws of Game. You can get it at audible.com. All you got to do is type my name, Pimpin' Ken, when you get to audible.com. And this book, as well as my other book, The Art of Human Chess. This is the book everybody's talking about. This is the book that your daddy should have taught you about. Everything that your daddy didn't teach you the game, it's in this book right here. And The Art of Human Chess, a study guide to win, teach you how to maneuver, teach you how to finesse, teach you how to play chess, teach you how to outsmart your enemy. You got to get my books, classics. Hey, man, also, man, make sure you subscribe, like, and make sure you let everybody know through notification where to come and get this joint at by sharing. And also, I am also the proprietor and the owner of HHF Mag, HHF Clothing, HHF Awards, and HHF Radio. Hey, man, stay tuned, man, and go to thehiphopfraternity.com and check us out. And every Monday, we're at the Ice Bar. That's right, 5456 Fayetteville Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Every artist get in free. Every A&R get in free. Every executive get in free. Everybody is free. Artists get to perform for free, and you get to park for free. The only free game in town. Oh yeah, man. You know, everywhere you go, you take yourself with you, man. You know, there ain't never been a bitch on the planet that stopped my game, man. I'm focused like a laser beam on this pimping at the time, right? This is many years ago. I'm speaking in past tense, and you know, but I gotta be honest with you, Capone. I see you on TV, man. I see you on Beagle and on YouTube. You a fly motherfucker.
I appreciate that.
Hey, man, you be sharp as a butcher's knife, man.
For sure.
You the sharpest pencil in the pencil sharpener.
Appreciate
you see what I'm saying?
It.
You fly as a falcon, man. And we in Atlanta. You fly as a falcon. And, you know, you just always got this smoothness about you. Dude, a lot of bros, you know, who don't know nothing about polygamy, did they ever mistake you as being a P or something?
Man, all the time.
Yeah, because that's the demeanor that you project, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, when I saw you, you know what I mean, that's all I saw. I saw the ism, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, then getting a better understanding, even with Brother Goldie, getting a better understanding of you brothers. I understand with y'all taking the game to a whole nother level. And y'all, you know, being very prosperous. And, you know, somebody asked me, TMZ pulled up on me and said, what's going on with the OnlyFans? I said, hey, mama, you know, it's, look at it like this. You know, back in my day, they had typewriters. Now they got dumb people with smartphones. You know, so the game evolved.
Yes, indeed.
You know? And the reason why I actually do a lot of niggas in the game in Vegas and around the world, do they be looking at you like, here, nigga, you big nigga, you know, nigga, y'all, I ain't gonna have my broad around you, man. You gonna peel me or something.
I mean,
cause you know niggas be intimidated.
I mean, it'd be more so like they be saying certain things like I'm supposed to be getting offended. So they look at it like the way it is, it's tricky. So you got niggas that's in the game to frown upon it. Like, kind of like how you be like, oh man, he just a rapper, man. He ain't no ism. You know what I'm saying? Or he does this. He ain't with the, you know, or he just, but I am what I am. I'm a man before anything. And even when I was in the game and that lifestyle, I was still a man before anything. And I stand on those principles.
And then we'll get a phone call. Ring, 304 16.
Already. Oh, yeah, the piece say 16304 So like a lot of this tell my life in the ring. You know, I'm in the music industry. I've been doing music for a while. So I always say ring, that's the phone. Who is it? Tko Capone. So, you know, TKO in the middle. So, you know, just kind of tell a story. You know, of me just coming up with my lifestyle. That's why I got the 16 dial tone in 304. So, you know, things of that nature.
I'm on YouTube, man, and I'm looking at you on YouTube, and you and this guy got a battle or something. I don't know what the fuck it was called. But, you on there, man. You had the white turban on. And, you know, you looking real debonair. You had this pretty little yellow sister, light bright, almost white, you know, standing next to you. And it just seemed like it was just you and her. And this dude, you know, he was coming at you. And I know y'all had some skirmish. I thought I did my research. Right. And then this dude, man, you know, it seemed like, man, he looked like he seen a ghost or something. The dude just got real quiet, and I seen him on other, platforms where he would be running and popping his mouth.
Yeah.
And it was talking.
Right.
And next thing I know, I'm watching, and this beautiful African natural sister pop up, and that was Nature Boy's bottom bitch.
Yeah, man. That's my introduction.
Can you break that down?
Yeah. So that was really my introduction to Bigo. That's how I kind of blew up overnight over there. And for the people who don't know, Bigo is an app where, I got over 1.7 million followers. I've been over there for about 3 years. I've been running up my bag. My first year, I got about 780,000, a little bit over 500,000. And, I never knew that I'd be taking my game to a whole nother level, But yeah, so with that, I started to blow up on Facebook first with the polygamy, and then I went over there to Instagram, and I guess Instagram was Nature Boy's stomping ground, but over there, I was like the new boy on the block that everybody loved. Like, damn, he's doing polygamy too. He's like Nature Boy. I'm like Nature Boy. Who's Nature Boy? Like, what the hell? I thought Nature Boy was a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up looking up his stuff, and I seen him doing some very felonious things. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't nothing like this cat. So one day I set up an interview, and then this dude interviewed me and Nature Boy, so people could see the distinguish, like how different we are from each other. Mm-hmm. And from that interview, everybody started to know me in the conscious community, because a lot of people knew me from other stuff and from music and from the streets, but nobody knew me in the conscious community, right? So when everybody got to knowing me or whatever and loving who I was, they started really like antagonizing Nature Boy, like, oh yeah, Capone, the new polished up man, Nature Boy, you ain't nothing but dirty, blah blah blah. So Nature Boy started hating me. He started coming at me and really hating me, right? So I ended up being introduced to the Bigo app because I had got banned from Instagram and Facebook, and it was like I can make money on Bigo. So I went over to Bigo, and he had happened just to went over to Bigo a week before I got over there. Mm-hmm. So we ended up being a part of the same agency, and so the person of the agency wanted us to go against each other because he already knew that we didn't really get along. Mm-hmm. He's like, damn, I got him on my agency, and I got Nature Boy on my agency. And they both doing polygamy. Mm-hmm. So at this time, Nature Boy already didn't like me. He was throw slick jabs like, oh man, he just somebody that got a lot of jury and materialistic stuff, but he ain't really got the knowledge. So he was just always talking shit about me, and I would never say nothing. So a lot of people was like, Capone, why you don't never react to nothing and stuff like that? And he was just kept on poking at me. So they set up this PK. I said, man, we're just gonna talk at the PK. So they had it. I think it was
PK.
A PK was the battle that you seen us on, okay. And that's where my gifters on Bigo gift me, and his gifters gift him, and whoever gifts the most wins, right? So I knew that the PK was coming up between me and him, and little did he know, I already had 3 of his girlfriends in my inbox trying to get with me for the longest that I never entertained, right? But I was like, okay, this nigga talking all this shit every day. I got something for him. So I never let him know anything was going on. He was just always talking shit because they was trying to sell tickets. You know how it is. You know how before Floyd Mayweather about to fight somebody, they'd do some suspense, but I would never respond. So they was like, oh man, this shit about to be whack because Capone just gonna be sitting over there on some intellectual shit. He ain't gonna probably say nothing too much. He too player about it. Mm-hmm. And we just gonna have Nature Boy going crazy. We want some drama, right? So they thought it was gonna be something like that. So anyway, the PK ended up coming up, right? And for some reason, his whole demeanor is different. And I'm just like, what's up, man? It's the PK. And at this time, my people gifted me galore. I'm talking about you just seeing gifts flying. I got the whole app. Like, everybody's throwing hella gifts up on me. And I'm like, man, what's up? You gonna talk? Because if you don't, I can take over this whole little motherfucking PK battle right now. He was like, man, go ahead. You got the floor. But he didn't know
that you had the bitch.
That I had the bitch, man. He didn't know I had the bitch, man. So I'm sitting there with my girl that's been with me, Armani. She was, at this time, we was already together 15 years. And we both got minks to the floor. We dressed in all white with the minks to the floor, Armani on the side of me. And my ass, I'm petty. And I'm very I'm a Pisces. So the way we think, Like when we bite, we gonna bite. We gonna bite a certain type of way. So I'm like, you know what? I typed on Mr. Steal Your Girl, that song, Mr. Steal Your Girl. So I played the song, and right when I played it, I turned around and said, hey, baby, take this off my back. And then it's his girl comes up on the screen and takes the motherfucking mink off my back. One of the coldest knockers this motherfucking the back, man. Yeah. And he was over there just sitting like dumbfounded. He couldn't believe it. Like
I seen the dude, like, I seen the dude on a lot of shit, you know. Yeah. He was just so hurt, man. He was like, but I think that really fucked him up. That was his downfall, right?
That's crazy you say that. That was his downfall because the same girl that I ended up doing that with that was his, you know, cause I didn't want the bride. I just wanted to humiliate the nigga at the time. So anyway, she ended up wanting to go back to him later on. I wasn't fucking with her. Wanted to end up going back to the nigga later on. He accepted her back so he can clown her because he wanted to have revenge on how he embarrassed her, how she embarrassed him and stuff. So she ended up going back to him. He started treating her wrong. I don't know what's true or not. I don't know but it was alleged that some, you know, the R word and all that other shit, all that funny shit, sexual assault happened and shit like that. And it turns out to be right now he's doing life without parole, all because of that same bride he let back in. That I took from him.
So now,
yeah,
if you into poly, so in the poly world, if somebody got a main girl, you can take their main girl. I mean, that's permissible. That was just something that you was doing.
Well, that wasn't his main girl. I went in front like that. It was just somebody. She had kind of been around with more of his niggas. I think she was with two of his dudes too. I mean he was like the third one, you know. But she was the type to like mess with the small soldiers to get to the big soldier, and he was like the leader of what was going on. She like conscious niggas.
So I was listening to you talk about him. You know, like you say he was fake and he didn't really. So what he was preaching, like being like natural and. I mean, off the land, and you like. I'm gonna
be real. Cause I really don't like to critique another man, but I'm gonna say it like this though.
Based on
I'm gonna say it like this. He's an intelligent man. I ain't gonna take that away from him. He's very knowledgeable, but he don't apply nothing that he speak. He's just good at regurgitating the information, but he don't live by what he. If he was to live by it, then he'd be very respectable. Then he wouldn't be in the position that he's in. So he's one of those type of people, man. But he's very smart, but he just don't live. He just don't practice what he preached.
Okay, so when you say you was part of the conscious community, do you mean like Islam or history?
See, I don't even like. They put me a part of the conscious community. Like I even tell people all the time. The conscious community is like Dr. Umar, Brother Polite, Pharaoh. Like I didn't want to be a part of that crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not down in it, but a lot of people use that shit to try to like manipulate the crowd, the masses. It's a lot of snake motherfuckers, fake motherfuckers, people that's not really for our people. They use that the black woman is a queen so they can get in their jeans and so they can play on the conscience, on the mind and shit like that. I don't play with God like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? They calling themselves God. Say, when I call myself God, I'm not calling myself the capital G-O-D. I serve God with a purpose. I know God is within me, right? But I would never disrespect or be blasphemous to say that I'm the all God, the Alpha and Omega, but they get to a place of being so prideful and feeling themselves to where they take God out the equation and think that they are that. And that's why God will humble you and shit like that. I don't play with that. I'm not saying everybody in the conscious community, you know, to do that, but I just didn't want to be categorized because there's so much to me that I'm about. You know, I do music. I do, you know, I'm a player. I'm cool. I'm different, but I'm just a knowledgeable man. I'm just very, you know, very wide.
If you was to say you was religious, what religion would you claim?
Yeah, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I grew up in Christianity, though.
Christianity.
I grew up in Christianity.
All of us did.
Yeah, but I don't subscribe to no religion, and you know, I think that the religion is there to point you in the right direction, but it's good to have a personal relationship with God. I wake up every day. I mean, I'm talking about every day. I pray. I meditate, I say my affirmations, I read a book, I read God's word, and that's how I go about my day.